Call me fuego, 93 like me. Fire in the sheets, spending summers on the sea. Quedo, no way home. Bev Hill life on Rodeo.
Yeah, it's it should be all right, especially looking at the teams competing right now. It's I want to say spacious enough that everyone can go pretty much where they want. Some of the horizontal lines towards the east are still available. If you want to go out towards Impala, you can do a pretty clean cut on the south side of La Bandita. So overall, should be pretty straightforward for teams to go exactly where they want. But then again, I do believe some teams will have to divert, and one of those teams being Na'Vi, of course, now that meta is back. We saw Na'Vi for a little while getting the joy of looting up an El Posto, but now that meta's gotten back in, they said, nah, get the hell away from here. This is our city, and Na'Vi, I don't think they worry too much. They'll just go down towards the south.
Yeah, for Na'Vi, they can definitely kind of adjust to anywhere on the western side of the map, no doubt about it. Of course, Picado is the home of the SONIQS in this tournament. A lot of teams have kind of given up on trying to challenge them for this. Should also mention Furia joining us for this match, and they have Jumasera to themselves because Day Trade happened to qualify on the very last game of the day yesterday. So that's a pretty nice little happenstance for them to come in here, because you know, at times they kind of scrap over that area a bit.
Yeah, the only thing is their vehicle is out of gas as far as I can see, so they have to stop here. Can't really move further forward. TSG has a pretty good pin on them. And I'm not sure how meta can get up this hill without getting shot from afar. Ragnar does fall down, and now Divine trying to push down into SONIQS as well. They've been here for a little while. We'll see now if they can get the control of this compound. Shrimzy, first one to fall. Turtle finds him. Lots of knocks coming into the kill feed, and that's what we're talking about before. All these teams trying to get down from the hillside now. In trouble as they do. Lewis falls, gets flushed as well. Turtle should go down to the molly here as well. It's going to happen, and SONIQS able to stay alive, surviving out Divine.
Fantastic hold by the SONIQS, no doubt about it. TSG is going to get Wicked knocked. Takari going to be the one to find him as Afrika rolls into the north side of the circle. Fuzz and his teammates on phase trying to get through where VP has already gone, and you got Furia looming behind, MCG behind you. This is going to be quite a cluster on the western side of the hill. Fuzz and 8C have found a firing line into Furia, but Furia still enough of the shanties that they can hang out in, so they're going to settle up there for now. Grenades for VP. Great run from Spyro's going to find 8C. See if there's any follow-up here for VP.
That's a holding one for sure. That's all the way up over the hill, and able to get him right on the money. Great throw from Spyro. Was a little bit of help, of course, by 8C pretty much running into it, but gets the knock. You got this. We'll see now if any push will come off it. I don't think so. If you can see here, SDK's position pretty much preventing for Virtus Pro to push up over the hill. Now, we've shifted away as much as we could in phase 4 of the mountain, meaning here in phase 5, we can still go back. Oh, that's a god nade on point. Only gets one. That's perfect, too. Is it going to get them? Yes, it is! Silson had a triple with nades yesterday, and there goes Zenith. Kaboom, out they go.
Yeah, that's a really nice move here for Metagaming. Should be able to pick up maybe a little bit more utility along the way. Circle is going to head towards these mountains. Now, these circles can end kind of in the area that Na'Vi and VP are in. I've seen it before, so don't count this area out. Now, it's likely to not, but it very well could. We'll see, as they are kind of battling to keep other teams out above them. SDK, in the meantime, is heading in towards the northern end of the mountainous region, and they have kind of found a spot to call their own. Oath still watching Damwon Kia and others. Going to see Na'Vi out here. Balefrost going to line up a few shots, get a little bit of damage into Na'Vi. Those are pretty long ones there for him. The Tab has found Silzen and Hansia there to steal another kill. Not that it matters too much, as next up indeed will be infantry, as you can see on the left-hand side of your screen. If you're an infantry fan, looking forward to seeing them come in. And Furia, well, Toby, this one's going to be wild, I feel like.
Vamos, vamos, vamos. Ahead we go with Furia 4 in the car. Down goes one. First phase finds one as well. Can't find this thing. Oh, actually, he does find Raspo, and 8C's there to help too. Nice hold off from Face in a situation where they don't really have a whole lot to do. Here comes Furia and grants them a few kills. Summon now in the meantime trying to hold off this rotation coming in from Damwon Kia. Kale the first one to fall instantly. They know there are more around this side though. Son Yang lines up nades. Summon does the same. They have to back off immediately though. Look at the circle. It's crouching on in, and Damwon Kia are the ones on the edge.
Yeah, Damwon Kia took a lot of damage from the circle proper, and there's a good headshot from Summer to get the knock onto Indigo. Sungjang under pressure as well. They are trying to survive this somehow, some way. Under has found enough room behind the side of this particular cliff to throw some frags over, get some decent damage in the tank. Not going to get any knocks. Going to go for number 2. Him and Songjong trying to work the side. They are going to come up and over is Evil Lee, but Evil Lee going to pay the price for it. Takes a fair chunk of damage there from Under. Under as well took some damage, so he's going to have to prone to heal. Songjong watching and waiting. Oh, he's going to get headshot by Evil Lee. Great shot from the back end. Good sniper cover with that mini. Now they're looking to finish the job.
Wow.
Under going to get peeked again by Lingdu. Clean and easy hold for MCG.
I'm loving how they held off there. In the meantime, with CSDK make the final push up over towards FaceTime. You want to get control of this hillside, and I love how Multi-Circle Gaming just played that one, making their way in, bringing the bike into it. I'll explain why that's a smart thing in just a moment as well with the terrain that they're in, but constantly moving in with the circle, making sure their back is clear while still maintaining control of where down one is allowed to move into the circle from. Very, very well played by Multi-Circle Gaming.
Yeah, I mean, that's the multi-circle gaming I've been waiting for this tournament that I saw a lot in Asia throughout the end of 2020, early parts of 2021. Looking like maybe they're starting to pick up steam here as this tournament goes on. Waiting for the all-important next circle, phase 6. Where are we heading? And we are going into this mountainous area, so it is going to end in these kind of rocky cliff sides, which are a really interesting finish to me. I actually really like these. There's a lot of fascinating terrain that you can work with, and if you are on top of the cliffs, it's kind of a weird situation because if you drop down, it is risky because you're going to take damage. You're going to be slowed up a bit. Sometimes teams will be able to find good spots to get grenades on you because you're pinned in by the blue. But this is to me, I really like these circles. I know the players probably don't, but to me, these are really, really fun. Pero stuck outside the blue with TSG. The remnants of TSG, I think, is just Pang left there for them, barricading them in.
SONIQS now, well, they know they have to push forward. They're about, I don't know, 5-10 meters outside what will be the next blue wall. So we'll see now. Here comes the push. Flashes from forward. The push is follow. Finds one instantly. Finds a second. And that, my friends, is a clean sweep on the side of SONIQS. They make their way further forward, but it's not done just yet. Still plenty more fights to come. Rello being the next obstacle in front of them.
Yeah, he overcooked that grenade a bit, but here comes MCG from over the top. Summer finds Tiggleton quick and easy with the barrel. Grenades exploding all around them. Raylo still trying to get in on this himself, throwing some mollies. So the exit path for SONIQS blocked by fire currently. And Summer still watching over. He has a nice little cliff angle there where like Petrichor Road and the other teams to his north can't really see him. So he's able to pretty effectively lean over that side. Now shoot to kill, doing what you were talking about earlier, Toby. Watching the tops of Afrika. Decent damage being done to Hikari. Here comes some more throwables out of them. You can see all of SDK. They start out with the throwables, so there's a good one from Luke 12 to get the knock onto Hikari. They are so scary with these, as we've seen time and again. Hansia, though, stepping up into the middle of this, gets Curdy knocked, looking to see if he can somehow get that flush. Doesn't quite need it just yet, but now Petrichor Road flanking into this. Afrika Freaks falling apart. It's just a COD left. Oh, are they done? It's so close.
He's doing so much damage to them from below. They got the circle, and Petrichor know they have all the other guys fighting up above. Evil Lee now taking the fight towards Virtus Pro. Virtus Pro been quiet for a good while. I mean, they are still 4 alive. They've been sitting tight here in the ball, and you can see now with Multi-Circle Gaming having to jump off. This fight was bound to happen at some point. Molly's thrown close, flashes all over the place as well. Everyone's fighting while Petrichor is trying to hold people out of the circle. Hwinn now finds Ixlip. That's huge. That's one player who's doing a lot of damage from inside the circle. Gone down. A cop will go down at the end of it as well. So that's going to be Afrika Freaks out. Spiro, he knows they have opponents on both sides. Back down and somehow hope that Multi-Circle and STK will have to fight one another.
Yeah, see if you can get him to do that. It's going to be really tough. Ixlep still not flushed just yet, so that knock hasn't been cleaned up. Meanwhile, SONIQS losing Tiggleton early, have been able to keep it going, and Shrimzy, but they're still doing a good job working the bottom of this ridge line, keeping Multi-Circle at least at bay enough. But Summer, it's kind of looking like he's maybe had enough of this. He really wants to open up this space for his teammates. The play caller for MCG, looking down there, seeing if he can see the SONIQS, but the SONIQS for now able to avoid detection. VP has been able to kind of saddle up inside of this giant gulf in the middle of this circle, and so far, MCG hasn't been able to safely push over either side. I say that, Summer's got a Groza, lining it up, some spray coming through, Tank's gonna get a little in there as well. There's two teams in his sideline. Summer wants to finish this, they're pushing down the hill. Ling Du knocks Spiral in the smoke, trying to hold this off. There's some good damage, but here comes Pentalol, here comes Shoot the Kill, getting a ton of damage. It's just Evil lead left for MCG out in the smoke, but no, he's gonna get taken down, it's chaos!
This is an absolute cluster of an engagement. Everyone forced to fight their way through the ball. SDK tried to hold them up from below, and now we just have 4 teams left alive in the cluster of all of it. Somehow no teams were eliminated, and props to Petrichor for trying to hold off from below, but at the same time, Shoot to Kill, so much damage done up into that ball of teams. Ixlef spots one from below, that's Luke gone down. They thought they had all of them on their side, but not gonna happen. SONIQS still alive, and this one, Mill goes down. Ixlef listens low, and he finds one through the smoke. Just one left on his feet, I believe it's just one. Yeah, Penta, no. Penta got Alo up, else I spoke. So Alo up and alive. Solo players galore, other than SONIQS playing with 2 on the south side of the circle.
I mean, this is a wild finish. This is why I love this area of the map. You're seeing the cream of the crop rise. Ixlef still watching around those smokes, but now the SONIQS, the only team with 2 running. They're trying to get the res onto Pentalol, so SDK might be able to get 2 themselves. Ixlef doesn't like what he sees. He's a little concerned about coming up over that angle and exposing himself to his south. So it's going to be more smokes being thrown out here by the other teams, by the other players. Still a lot of time in this one, actually. There's still a lot of cover, still a fair amount of smokes to be thrown by a couple of these teams. So this one could go a bit longer here, Toby. There's actually quite a bit of time on the clock.
Say that we'll see. Smokes all over the place. Everyone's trying to force other teams to fight. Do they know? Do they know that Spiro is inside this smoke? They have to have an idea, but the H-Win over the top takes down Penta. If Spiro finds one now, that could be huge. That will clear the entire west side of the circle for him, Spiro. Watch out, Blue is coming your way. You cannot start getting tagged by this. Now he spots when he gets him. Spiro instantly headshots Alo. He didn't have a helmet. He takes him down. Now one below from Petrichor is still alive. It's Ixlef. He's done so much damage in this game already. It's a 2v1v1. Here comes SONIQS down below. They find the first, now 1v2 against Spiro.
All right, M1ME looking to get the finish. Good, it's going to be Hwinn getting the headshot and the win for the SONIQS. Coming through here big.
Wow.
Game number 1, 14 kills. What a round for the boys from NA. They've been looking to get back. You can see the relief on Shrimzy's face. They have done it. They have found the weekly finals again. They come out fragging in game number 1.
Yeah, I was going to say, not only have they made their way to the finals, but with flying colors, that was a hell of a performance by SONIQS. Not only making it all the way to the end, but with the amount of kills they had, they fought their way below the wall all the way in. They were fighting off so many teams throughout all of it. They knew when to engage. They knew when to back off. They held off Divine earlier in that game. So many different elements, so many different obstacles they had to overcome, and they make it all the way through with the chicken dinner. That was a hell of a game from SONIQS.